Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I hope that you are all well blessed and highly favored. Make sure you always have a pen and a paper when you come to this channel because there will be messages, downloads, different things that you will need to look up and research. All right. And you need to do that. Okay. A lot of the messages and things that I get are information. It could be from your angels, your ancestors, from God. It could be information to help a case. It could be information for all type of things. Okay, it could be something that can help you or anybody that you may know. So make sure that you are always paying attention and writing down information for your notes, okay? So you could do your own research. And you should always look up research and make sure that everything I say or anybody you listen to says go hand in hand with what is the truth, okay? For those of you that don't know me, welcome. My name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am a starseed, an angelic being, a light worker, high priestess, a prophetess, a healer, a teacher, and many other things, but those are a few of my titles. I am here to help humanity and here to help to create heaven on earth with the rest of the 144,000. All right? With the God of all gods leading the way, all right? I'm very grateful to my ancestors, the elders, all the gods, goddesses, high priestess, priests, prophets, oracles, shamans, okay, of many lifetimes and this lifetime included for helping me and working together with me to be able to help humanity and to create heaven on earth and to be able to do what's right for the whole universe, because everything that happens here on this planet also affects the rest of the planets in the universe, all right? And you need to know that today, okay? If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation at any time, you could do that on my Cash App or my PayPal. All my information is on my pages. If you need any help with your personal life, you can email me at cardenasstephanie213@gmail.com. If you are in the dark and you are truly sincere and you want to find balance and come into the light, email me as well. Do not come to my channel with any hidden agendas, plots, schemes, hexes, black magic, dark magic, voodoo, witchcraft, any of those things. Anything that you do here to me or anybody on this channel will be returned back to you times forever. All right? So think before you act, okay? uh, and especially before you speak ill will about me or anybody on this channel, okay, out of your mouth. Know that my channel is well protected by being seen and unseen. Um, Make sure that if you can, please go like my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Instagram. All right. I've kind of limited my interactions on Facebook. I'm trying to just make that mostly for the groups that I have there. Okay, I have a worldwide group. If that's something that interests you, please send me an invite and I will see if it's a good fit for you, me, and the group. And then I have two women's group, and then I have a men and women's group. It's co-ed. So there's several groups. If that's something that interests you, send me a request, like I said, okay? Um, Make sure, like I said, if you could like, share, invite others to the channel as well, all right? Um, So, like I was saying yesterday on my videos, be ready because I'm going to be letting you know you have to pay attention. I'm not going to say when, what time, but I'm going to be having the giveaways because we did reach over 10,000 followers like over about 2 weeks ago now, I think. I don't know. I lose track of time because I don't really watch the days so much, okay? But I will, okay? I will be having a giveaway, and obviously I'm going to make sure that whatever I give you is something that I would want and something that I would like, okay? I want to thank all of you, first of all, and most importantly, for being here, for following me, for allowing me to be a messenger of light in your life, all right? And putting your trust and faith in me that what I speak is the truth. For many of you, you don't realize I am the truth. That's who I am as an angelic being. God has sent me here because I am the truth. I am here to bring justice to the unjust, all right? I am here to bring people from the dark into the light. I am here to end racism, okay? I am here to bring a lot of people that are used to their old ways, mindsets, and thinkings from lifetime to lifetime. I'm here to bring them out of those situations and to see things in a different way, in a different manner, okay? Excuse me. So those are just a few of the things that I wanted to say. Again, I want to say I was dreaming a lot about many different people, places, and things. I see people trying to, astral travel, come into my dreams for whatever reason. They're trying to talk to me, show me something, blah, blah, blah. All right. My body's still very agitated. Um, Today I feel, kind of weak. I don't feel that good. I feel low, okay? Um, but I'm still moving, okay? I'm still moving. I might not be moving as fast as I usually want to, but it's okay. I'm still moving. I can still do what I have to do. Okay? So just keep praying for me. Keep praying for me about these people that are harassing me, doing black magic, doing voodoo. At the end of the day, I don't believe in that. I don't give my energy away to them, but the facts are just there. There's just so much proof that these people are doing this, obviously, from my body itself, from what I'm going through, and from what God has shown me, okay? And, at some point, hopefully, it will end. You know what I mean? Because these people have to learn that they're no longer going to be able to get away with doing voodoo, black magic, witchcraft, things of the dark. God never intended us to have gifts to use them in a dark, ugly way. All right, just like with people in power, people in government, they get selfie. They probably take a lot of selfies because I said selfie. They get very selfish, prideful, egotistic, arrogant. Too proud, and they always end up messing up everything, okay? And they have to learn the hard way, and it's sad. Many people, they're very agitated with me because they're trying to figure out who I am, what I am, why is it me. And one should never question why someone is who they are. Yes, you could do your research and figure out what you need to figure out, but to try to stop something that God has ordained, you cannot do that. I don't care how much money you got, how much power you got. It was written long ago, okay? I can't even change it if I wanted to, okay? Even, how many days I go back and I'm like, shit, I don't want to do nothing for these people. They don't deserve shit. That's how I feel. And he's like, oh, well, you signed the contract, you have to do it. You may not see it now, but you'll see it later. And it is what it is because of so much negativity and darkness that's being done to me in this, so many others in this world. That's why I say those things the way I say it, okay? So you need to know that. But then I know that there's people that need me. There's children, there's a lot of kids, elderly. There's people that need, what we have to offer and what we have to give, all right? There's, how many people I have interacted with in my life, and they were in such a dark place, and just by me being around them for a little bit of time, they changed their mindset, like on not seeing color on people, not being racist. I mean, literally, I'm being serious. Like they stopped being racist, stopped, criticizing, other colors that were not their color, stop being mean, stop thinking that their way was the only way, and just so many things like that. And I've actually seen them do a 360 just by me being present in their life. So, even though there's hard days, is what I'm saying, there is good things that come out of this as well, okay? This is a spiritual battle. I knew it was going to be a spiritual battle. I knew it was going to be hard to begin with, all right? Been practicing for this for lifetimes, okay? So I knew it was never going to be easy. But, it's hard, okay? It's hard, especially when you're an angelic being and you're a light being and all you like light, you like love. Yes, there's days that I'm crabby, moody, or whatever because of what I go through and what other people put me through. But at the end of the day, I would never hurt you. I would never purposely try to badmouth you or put you in a bad place or try to kill you or do any type of dark man. That's not humane. You know what I mean? It's not humane. It's not good for you. It's not good for the people you're trying to hurt. And it's not a good way to be. All right? So I'm gonna I have some more downloads, okay? So while I'm going through certain things here, I'm gonna be giving you downloads, okay? So if something here that I'm saying pertains to you, or it connects with something that has to do with you, then it's for you, okay? So let's get started. So some of you, something could be coming November 22, 2023, first of all, okay? Write that date down because something could happen on that date. November 22, 2023. Something could have happened on November 22, 2013 as well. Okay? There could be some type of meeting that's going to take place in November on that day. Okay? 2022, 2023. Okay? So prepare yourself. You could be Tiffany. You could be attached to a Tiffany. Tiffany could be an enemy, somebody you know, a co-worker, family member, okay? Some of you, you're going to be getting a new job, okay? And it's going to come before January. Could be anywhere between January 13, 14. Some of you could be from Orlando, Florida. You could be attached to somebody from Orlando, Florida. This new job could be in Orlando, Florida, okay? You could have enemies, karmics in Orlando, Florida, okay? Some of you, your calling is to work with humanity like the Red Cross does, all right? You're meant to save lives like we do, the light workers, the star seeds, the angelic beings, all right? There could have been a circle of people that were working together to try to bring you down, just like they were trying to bring me down, okay? So you need to always make sure that you know who you're around, people, places, and things, because there's a big group of people that's trying to come against the light workers, angelic beings, star seeds, okay? A typhoon could be coming, okay? That's telling me karma, towers, tribulations, or a real typhoon, depending on what country you live in. So pay attention. Something's gonna increase in your life. It says merit. Something's gonna increase. So you're gonna get like an increase in money, increase in gifts, increase in abundance. Okay, increase in different wisdom and knowledge. Okay. Look up angel number 123, angel number 12, angel number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, angel number 134, angel number 124, angel number 125, angel number 345, angel number 234, angel number 245. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there, and you could use any of those numbers if you play Pick 3 lottery. If you don't, that's fine. All right, that's for the people that do. Okay, let's keep it moving. Okay. Some of you here, your name could be Aaliyah. You could know an Aaliyah. You could be attached to Aaliyah. Aaliyah could be an enemy or a karmic. Annie. There could be an Annie here. You could be an Annie. You could know an Annie. You could be attached to an Annie. Annie could be a karmic or an enemy. Anthony. You could know an Anthony. You could be attached to an Anthony. Anthony could be an enemy or karmic. There's the last name Buchanan. Okay, that could be somebody that you know, somebody here, somebody you're attached to, could be your enemy. Ware. Ware. That could be your last name, somebody you're attached to's last name, somebody you know's last name, or your enemy or karmic's last name. Bradley. Your name could be Bradley. You could be attached to a Bradley. You could live on Bradley. Somebody on Bradley could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Charles. You could know a Charles. You could be attached to a Charles. Charles could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Christina. You could know a Christina. You could be attached to a Christina. Christina could be an enemy or karmic. They just said a cousin. Darren. You could be Darren. You could know a Darren. You could be attached to a Darren. Darren could be an enemy or karmic. David. All right? You could be David. You could be attached to a David. You could know a David. David could be an enemy or karmic. For me, that is my father showing himself to me, okay? Because his name is David. And David of the Bible as well. You could be Debbie. You could know a Debbie. You could be attached to a Debbie. Debbie could be an enemy or karmic. James. You could be James. You could know a James. You could be attached to a James. James could be an enemy or karmic. Yeah, there's towers going to take place in a lot of your lives, okay? A disaster's coming. Your name could be Sarah. You could know a Sarah. You could be attached to a Sarah. Sarah could be a karmic or an enemy. So I feel like it says You know, Sarah has been actively stewarding. So it's like Sarah, whoever this Sarah is, could be working for somebody else, trying to be like a trick for somebody, trying, like somebody that's a steward, like somebody that's, being paid to give information to whoever she goes back to. Your name could be Brian. You could know a Brian. You could be attached to a Brian. Brian could be an enemy or a karmic. There's David again. The last name White. Your last name could be White. You could know somebody with the last name White. They just said white man. Somebody with the last name White could be your enemy or karmic. Something's going to happen at the end of this year. It could be good or bad depending on who you are. You could know a gym. You could be attached to a gym. Gym could be somebody you're attached to. There's a Rebecca. All right, Rebecca. You could be Rebecca. You could know Rebecca. You could be attached to Rebecca. Rebecca could be an enemy or karmic. Her last name could be Lawson. Your last name could be Lawson. You could know somebody with the last name Lawson. Okay? All right. Your name could be Jason. You could know a Jason. You could be attached to Jason. Jason could be your enemy. Your name could be John. You could know a John. You could be attached to a John. John could be enemy or karmic. Your name could be Joseph. You could be attached to a Joseph. Joseph could be an enemy or karmic. Your last name could be Williams. You could know a Williams. You could be attached to a Williams. Williams could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Jodith. You could know a Jodith. You could be attached to a Jodith. Jodith could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Junior. You could know a Junior. You could be attached to a Junior. Junior could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Karen. You could know a Karen. You could be attached to a Karen. Karen could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Catherine. You could know a Catherine. You could be attached to a Catherine. Catherine could be an enemy or karmic. Your last name could be Brown. You could know a Brown. You could be attached to a Brown. Brown could be an enemy or karmic as well. Your last name could be Marshall. You could know a Marshall. Marshall could be, you could be attached to a Marshall. Marshall could be an enemy or a karmic. And some of you, the Marshalls are coming to your house, so be prepared. Linda. Your name could be Linda. You could know a Linda. You could be attached to a Linda. Linda could be a karmic or an enemy. Your name could be Lisa. You could know a Lisa. You could be attached to a Lisa. Lisa could be an enemy or a karmic. Your name could be Mary. You could know a Mary. You could be attached to a Mary. Mary could have been an enemy or a karmic. Your name could be May. You could know a May. You could be attached to a May. May could be an enemy or a karmic. Meha. Meha. You could be Meha, okay? Chinese, Japanese. That could be you. That could be someone you know, someone you're attached to. That could be an enemy. That could be an ancestor. Your name could be Michael. Could be attached to a Michael. There could be a Ruthie here. You could know a Ruthie. You could be attached to a Ruthie. Ruthie could be an enemy or a karmic. Okay? Some of you are going to need to make your portfolios if you don't already have one. Your name could be Virginia. You could be attached to a Virginia. Virginia could be a karmic or an enemy. Your name could be William. You could know a William. You could be attached to a William. William could be an enemy or a karmic. Your name could be Joy. You could know a Joy. You could be attached to a Joy. Joy could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Kendall. You could know a Kendall. You could be attached to a Kendall. Kendall could be a karmic or an enemy. Eduardo. You could know it, Eduardo. You can be Eduardo. You could be attached to Eduardo. Eduardo could be an enemy or a karmic. Your name could be Robert. You could know a Robert. You could be attached to a Robert. Robert could have been an enemy or a karmic. Janie. You could know a Janie. You could be Janie. You could be attached to Janie. Janie could be a karmic or an enemy. Wilkinson. You could have the last name Wilkinson. You could be attached to somebody with the last name Wilkinson. Your enemy could have the last name Wilkinson. Somebody you know could have the name Son Wilkinson. Hughes. Your last name could be Hughes. You could know somebody with the last name Hughes. Your enemy could have the last name Hughes. Daniel. Your name could be Daniel. You could be attached to a Daniel. Daniel could be a karmic or an enemy. Stephen. You could know Stephen. You could be attached to Stephen. Stephen could be a karmic or an enemy. For me, Stephen, that is my grandfather. He is coming through. For whatever reason, he's showing himself here. He's letting me know something. Patricia is here. You could know a Patricia. You could be Patricia. You could be attached to Patricia. Patricia could be a karmic or an enemy. Joan, Lee, Teresa. Okay? Perry, the last name Perry. You could have the last name Perry. Somebody you know could have the last name Perry. All right? All right. Let's see what we got here. What is this? Dang. Your name could be Pamela. You could know a Pamela. Pamela could be an enemy or a karmic or someone you're attached to. They're saying like bank on yourself, like you should bid on yourself, have faith in yourself, know that you can do the impossible. Susie's coming out here again. Ramsey. You could know a Susie. You could be attached to a Susie. Susie could be an enemy or a karmic. Okay? Some of you flip houses. That's how you make money. Or you're gonna flip houses. Okay? Or you could know somebody that flips houses. Yeah, there's some type of disasters that are going to be happening or could already happened. But some of you will be reimbursed for those things, okay? Legacies. You're building legacies. We've been building legacies for a lifetime. Now you're going to come into your abundance and your inheritance. Many of you, you're going to be involved in corporations, foundations, individual businesses. Government, you're going to be involved in the government. You're going to have a lot of investments and different kinds of income. Some people were playing around with federal contracts and doing things in your name they shouldn't have been doing. Some of you, you're going to have private contracts, retail product sales. All right. A lot of you, you're royalty. Some of you, you could have rented, but now you're going to own your own home. A lot of you, you're going to be compensated for everything that you have gone through and everything that has been stolen or taken from you or whoever used your name, your social security number. You're going to be traveling. Your job is going to consist of traveling, meetings. But you're going to have financial assistance. You're always going to be taken care of. You're going to always have the supplies, what you need. Your materials, equipment. Yeah, you're going to be looking, many of you could be looking for buildings right now to occupy for your businesses. There's going to be fees and different things. You need to have a lawyer, okay? Make sure that you have a lawyer so that, you know everything's legit, whatever you're doing. All right? Right now, God and the angels and the ancestors want you to get lost in the possibilities. So that's saying to me, like, get lost in your gifts. Don't just, be closed-minded. Open your mind, your heart, your crown chakra to what could be. Different possibilities, different ways of doing things, different ways of seeing things, okay? A lot of you, you're going to be free. You're going to be free from what has happened to you in your lives. A lot of you, there's going to be there's going to be something publicized. It's going to be public about who you are, what you are, what you have done. A lot of you here, you're from Texas. Some of you, you're from Palm Beach, Florida. A lot of people I'm speaking to, you're Hispanic. You could come from Washington. Latino population, there's something happening, and it's so funny that this is coming out right here because right now on the Chicago news, They're talking about all the people, the immigrants that were separated from their families, that they went to drop them off in Chicago. And look at here, look at what this little piece of this synchronicity, this sign and synchronicity I'm getting right now. So there's something definitely going to go down with the Hispanic culture, okay, in Washington. This is going to be something very big that's going to be coming, okay. Especially concerning Latino women. All right. And immigrants, okay? Puerto Ricans as well. Something could have happened, or all this could be going on, you know, since Barack Obama came in, whatever he did when he was president. He's involved with whatever's going on with all this. Yeah, he passed the bill, whatever he did when he was president, and everything. Everything is just wild. It's been wild before he got there, but I guess whatever, he must have did some more stuff when he was sitting in that spot as president, and it's like even more. Everything needs to be fixed, basically, is what I'm trying to say to you. It needs to be fixed. Some of you, your last name could be Mulligan. You could know a Mulligan. You could be attached to a Mulligan. Mulligan could be a karmic or an enemy. Mulligan could be a government official, someone that's going to be looked at for whatever you were doing, good or bad. Some of you're going to win a raffle. You could have played in a raffle. You're going to be getting a call or a message that you won a raffle, okay? Or you might win my raffle, okay? Some of you here, you like to play golf. Okay, you could sell golf stuff for people to play golf. You could like to play golf. You're going to be getting a lot of compliments now. Take advantage. You're going to your advantage because of you being attacked. You can own a hybrid car. Okay? So be ready. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be put in a different light now. Your name could be Greg. You could know a Greg. You could be attached to a Greg. Greg could be a karmic or an enemy. Something could happen on... Today was Thursday, okay, at 2 p.m. Something could have happened to some of you today at 2 p.m. Some of you, you're players. All right, your information is going to be exposed about you being a player. Okay? Whether you're a woman or a man. Thank you. Some of you, you could go to country clubs. Some of the people that I'm speaking about, you go to country clubs. The Creek Course. You could live in Dallas, Texas. You could live on a street called Preston Road. Yeah, these people I'm speaking and referring to are government. These are like high-class people I'm speaking to, all right? Because I could just tell by what I'm looking at here. Some of you got a shotgun. You're about to purchase a shotgun. You may have killed somebody with a shotgun. Your name could be Sue. You could know a Sue. You could be attached to Sue. Sue could be a karmic or an enemy. Some of us, we have concerns about things needing to be changed, okay? That's going to be coming out in the near future. And that's the light being, starseeds, angelic being, the confederation from up above, because it says... we hope you will join us, okay? So they're trying to give you confirmation, telling you they hope you will join them. Okay. Some of you, I'm talking to my authorities now. You need to pay attention to people's MapQuest on their phones. That's going to give you some information to help you with some crimes, some information to find whoever you're looking for. Okay? Check out the MapQuest apps where people been going, things like that. It's going to help you with some leads on finding different people, places, and things that have to do with your detective work, okay? Your name could be Harry. You could know a Harry. You could be attached to Harry. Harry could have been a karmic or an enemy. You could live on a street called Hines Boulevard. Some of you, you work in the medical field. Your name could be Preston. You could know somebody with the last name Preston. You could be attached to a Preston. Preston could be enemy or karmic. You could live on Preston Road. Your last name could be Johnson. You could know a Johnson. You could be attached to a Johnson. Johnson could be an enemy. Your last name could be Richardson. You could know somebody with the last name Richardson. You could be attached to somebody with the last name Richardson. Richardson could be an enemy or a karmic. You could live in Addison. You could live in Farmers Branch. You could live in Las Canales. You could live in Irving. University Park. Highland Park. Okay? Capel. Yeah, a lot of you here, you like to play golf. Some of you, you like the Cowboys. You could be a part of the Cowboys. You like the Mavericks. You could be a part of the Mavericks. You could be Kendra. You could know a Kendra. You could be attached to Kendra. Kendra could be a karmic or an enemy. Somebody in your lives has an agenda, so make sure you're paying attention, because there's people, places, and things around you that have an agenda. A lot of you, you're going to be on conference call with different people. Make sure that you know who you're, listening to. I have a lot of bruises on my arms from my dreams last night. I'm talking about a lot, like somebody was grabbing my arms. Some of you, you're going to get a lot of money. You're going to get raises, okay? You could live by the lake. You could have a lake house. My dad's name is here again, so he's showing me. You could be Jody. You could know a Jody. You could be attached to Jody. Jody could be an enemy or karmic. Your name could be Kim. There's something about Kim's mother, okay? Kim's mother. The next step, okay? Right now, the universe wants you to know that you need to be moving to the next step. We're in September 2023. You need to have a plan ready. What's your next step? The clock's running out of time, okay? You got to get to moving. Those of you need to make a decision whether you're going to stay in the dark or you're going to stay in the light, or you're going to find balance. A lot of you here, you have mental illness. You have mental illness. You need to get help from professional experts because of your mental illness, these karmics and enemies. Some of you could come from Arizona. You could know somebody in Arizona. Your karmics could come from Arizona. I said already, a lot of things are going to be publicized. There's going to be put out in the public about people, places, and things, and what people have been doing with their ugly, dark ways. Magic, witchcraft, voodoo, whatever. Sex trafficking, kidnapping, stealing, money, all type of things like this. An epidemic is going to be coming. Another epidemic of some sort, so be ready for it. There's a big problem going on, okay? And it's affecting a lot of people, okay? A lot of different residents. Veterans. And they're talking about the mental illness that is affecting more people than you know. You and I know. All right? Okay. Let's throw that away. Yeah, there's some special events coming, some type of dining you could be going to. Be ready for that. Some of you could be opening your own restaurants, grills, cantinas, markets. Okay, you're going to be opening businesses. That's beautiful. Whatever kind you want. Whatever, whatever ethnicity, whatever you want. Taking a serious role. Many of you, like myself, you're going to be entering into a very serious role, all right? This is a contract that you have made long ago with the God of all gods. Many of you have known about this role since childhood, okay? But you kept it to yourself because that's what you were supposed to do. A lot of people have been looking into our background, trying to see who we are, if we're really chosen, if we're really starseeds, light workers, angelic beings. And they found out, yes, we are the real deal. Now you're going to be honored. You're going to receive awards. All right? Because you work for God, the divine, the Holy Spirit, the universe. There's a turning point. Some of you are going to be involved in charity work. People are going to want you to go to their different gatherings, festivals, events, all right? To bring in funds for whatever they're trying to do. Just make sure it's something that you agree with, not something that's trying to be sneaky or conniving behind closed doors. The universe wants many of you to know that he's watching you, the angels and ancestors, and they're saying that many of you, all of us, we have interesting lives. Many of us here, like myself, we have the power of persuasion to change people's mindset, to change people's how they view life, how they do things, okay? It's the light within you because you are chosen. Because you're an angelic being, a starseed, a light worker like myself, you can persuade people to do things differently, to see things in a different light. It's saying here, free press suffers setbacks globally, because you need to realize that today a lot of the news and different things, it's all, half of it's not even real, half of it's recorded, half of it they want to scare you, they want to keep you stuck, half of it they just want to be seen, and then the rest of it is true. You have to know what's true and what isn't. There's a sniper, okay? You could be a sniper. You could be attached to a sniper. There could be a sniper, an American sniper being sent to someone to kill you, me, or anybody here. All right? So beware. Or this could have happened already. I know I got shot at already. That's when my son got killed. Was shot at last year with my child, and he got killed. All right? A lot of these people, they hunt the light beings in packs. So it's like a wolf pack almost. They hunt the light beings. All right? That's what they do. But they can't touch us. They can't touch the light workers, starseeds, angelic beings. All right? The only one that could take you out is God himself. Your name could be Lamar. You could be attached to Lamar. You could know Lamar. Lamar could be your enemy. Your karmic. Some of you, you're going to win the lottery. You're going to win the Powerball. Keep playing the Powerball. You're going to win the Powerball. Okay? It's talking about boy with gun at school meant no harm. So, that in itself is telling me like a lot of these school shootings and different people that are going to these schools and shooting people, they're giving you warnings that it's going to continue to happen until we do something about it, all right? You need to make sure that your schools are more secure. You need to make sure that your children are always secure instead of only just teaching your kids about fire alarm, tornado, disaster. You need to teach them about disasters if any man or woman or beings come into your school to try to blow up the school, kill anybody, or have a plan in order for that as well. That has to change in the school system. So if you haven't did that already, start doing it. A lot of the food has been being recalled because these people that are, these companies and these different people that are giving people the chicken, they're not taking good care of the chicken, all right? It's being recalled back. That's why a lot of people get sick, food poisoning. Make sure whatever you're producing and whatever you're selling is fresh, good, organic. Don't give people nothing that you don't want to eat. There's a lot of corrections that are going to be made in humanity and on planet Earth and in the government, so be prepared. There's going to be a lot of clarification that's going to give you the truth, like what I said to you earlier. Make sure you're writing down and you're looking up exactly what I'm saying and looking into it, and you're listening to your intuition so you know that I'm speaking the truth to you. They said subscribe, so God wants you to know, please subscribe to this channel or to channels of people that are pure and true and of the light. Okay, follow the right individuals. A lot of you need to be eating a lot more fruit and vegetables, like myself. There could be something going on with the Big Show. Talking about the wrestler, there could be something going on with the Big Show. There's something about Parkland College. Something could go on with Parkland College. There's something that's going to come out about sex abuse. And many people, it's going to come out about sex abuse, and many people are going to be arrested. There's a lot of things that are going to be also happening with the baby boomers, so be looking out for that. If you have family, grandmas, parents, elderly, aunts, uncles, anybody you know that's, or you work in the healthcare, there's going to be things going on for the baby boomers, all right? So be paying attention to that. Yeah, a lot of you, you're winners, and some of you are losers. That's just the way it is, right? Some of you, like I said earlier, you're going to need to get you some lawyers, consultants, advisors to help you along the way. Some of you, you're going to be CEO. You're going to have CEOs working for you for your businesses. You're going to have to hire employees. You're going to be a stockholder. All right, the losers. Some Phoenix, there's something bad happening in Phoenix. I don't know exactly what it is, but something's not right is happening in Phoenix. Pay attention. Pay attention to your airports, please. There's something happening in the airports. Pay attention to your airports. United States, planet Earth. Los Angeles Airport, Phoenix Sky Airports, Philadelphia Airport, Chicago O'Hare, Washington National, Charlotte International, Miami International, and Dallas Fort. Pay attention to your airports. Something's happening or is going to happen. Please pay attention. Again, Los Angeles International, Philadelphia International, Chicago O'Hare International, Phoenix Sky Harbor International, Ronald Reagan Washington National, Charlotte International, Miami International, Dallas Fort Worth International. Something's going to go down. Some of you, you're going to be exposed because you're gambling. You're addicted to gambling. You could be a mayor, or you could be a regular viewer, or somebody that's watching this channel. You have an addiction to gambling. But some of you, you're a mayor. You used to be a mayor. Come on. I think you could put your money into something better than being addicted to gambling. But I'm not here to judge you. I'm just saying. Jeez. There's a lot of people that need help in the world while you over here giving away money. All right. Death row. Some of you, you're going to go into, they're going to come and take you. You're going to go to the death row. You're going to get death row for what you have done behind closed doors. Some of you, these people may be on death row in some jails or on the planet Earth, but they're going to get a deal. Okay? You could get a deal if you go to jail. They might give you a deal. Some of you, you're not going to get anything. You're going to get death row. You're going to be removed from the planet because you have did too much. Some of you, your children are so messed up by what we have done, they need psychiatrists, okay? The universe is letting you know that it's very good to help your children and yourselves to be in nature. Lay in the grass, sit outside, do your breathing techniques outside, take a walk, sit in the sun, touch trees, touch your feet with the grass. All that type of stuff is very good, all right? For your psychological and your mental issues. A lot of you, you could work with health care clinic works, all right? Or you work in the healthcare industry. Something's going to happen with the world Trade Center. Be prepared. Something is going to happen with the World Trade Center. Or it could have been past tense. It already happened. Some of you, you're going to have problems with your homes. You're going to have foundation problems with your homes because of what you've been doing bad. You're going to lose your entire home. Because you were stealing. Because you were not good people. You weren't good people. You didn't, do the best thing by you and those you love. You didn't try to service others. You let your integrity get in your way. Wow. Y'all were doing a lot out here. Okay? Whoever that resonates with. If you know that's you, then you know it's you. Okay? Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to stop this one right here. This one was kind of longer, so I'm going to stop it right here. Yes, you see I still look crazy, and that's because I'm all over the house. But those were my messages for this video. I'm going to go to the next video. Take anything from there that can help you. I'll see you later. Bye.